Hey, salut, bienvenue, c'est Dragon Métallique, j'espère que vous allez bien. On se retrouve sur Baldur Gate 3. En parlant, Baldur Gate 4 a été quand même confirmé. Sauf que ça sera pas, comment dire, fait par l'Aria Studio, hein, puisque même si le jeu a été très bien, disons, accepté. Euh, Ils veulent sûrement pas qu'il soit fait tour par tour.
A dragon rider. My kin are near.
Damn thing could blot out the sun.
It would be too much to hope that's nothing to do with us, wouldn't it?
That thing could swallow us in a gulp.
Something good here, I hope.
Oh, je prends.
Drop your weapons!
I'll feed your innards to the ants before I do that, Istik.
This is your last chance!
No, look up. That was your last chance, Istik. Now burn!
Quoi enflammé?
Stop wasting time, Beretta. You're not here to play with the locals.
Of course, Kithrak. We merely sought to...
No excuses. Question, kill, then move on. Find the weapon. Our queen watches us. Fail her at your peril.
A red dragon. I envy its knight. Would that I rode such a steed. A crash must be near. Come, my kin await. The dragons serve Githyanki. I'll see it does you no harm. Follow me. We are close to the cure we seek.
Ouais, attends, il y a un problème là. Elle est passée où l'autre? Ouais, non, mais attends, on va recharger. Ouais, la bonne femme qui était là, elle est partie. Faut que je lui parle. Ah, c'est ça avec les trucs là. Vous voyez, je l'avais dit dans celui d'avant, c'est vous faites juste un petit truc, hop, ça change des trucs.
I should speak up.
What are you doing? Hold up before they see you, Gresham. Nobody. Just another harassing fool trying to get to Baldur's Gate in one piece. That lot are swarming all over the bridge. I don't know what they want, but it can't be good. I'm going to find another way around. You ought to do the same. I doubt a fight against them would go your way. What? Just follow you around? I go my own way. Alone. Rag. That's it. I'm getting out of here.
What's hiding here? With haste.
Drop your... This...
No.
Our queen...
A red drag. A crash must be near. Come, the drag. Follow me.
Ouais. Normalement, on peut... Bah, il y en a, ils le font. Ils vont en catimini, invisible, jusqu'au mec pour lui voler son épée.
Ryder, my time is short. Lead me to...
Shh, shh, shh. Such a familiar tone. Were I not merciful, I would slice the skin clean from your meat. Yet you are not bleeding. For I am nothing if not merciful. Your name, child.
Lae'zel.
Lae'zel. Proud. Regal, even. You will call me Gestil Kithrak.
Voss, Knight Supreme. The Queen's silver, the Queen's sword.
I am who you say. A Geich vessel has fallen from the sky, Lae'zel. Thieves aboard have taken a weapon most precious. It is polyhedric in shape and inscribed with the sacred runes of our people.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that of the artifact you carry. Somehow, it's afraid you attune your mind to it. The artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Gith Raiders' hands.
Take word to your creche. You are to join our search. Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate.
My mandate, Gestil Kithrak, is to locate this creche. I was infected aboard a Geich ship and need to be purified. Your mandate is to aid me.
Purified? Soon your skin will go grey, and your blood will run silver. You will shed your skin to become Geich. Only in death are the infected cleansed. Boretha, see that her skull is split and the tadpole crushed. Then examine her corpse. I will take word to the undying queen. Our search continues. To Denos, to the sky!
Bon, ça va être la guerre. On va voir, qu'est-ce que je peux faire?
Take word to your creche. You are... Speak up, child. Affirm your mandate. Our thieves come forth, Boretha. Did you imagine such...
Halfway!
You will give us the weapon, then you will bend your...
I have done no wrong. Vlaakith demands my purity, Kithrak. I was infected aboard the Geich.
Our queen's word, Boretha. See that her skull is split and the weapon collected. I will take word to Queen... Take word to your creche.
Je me demande s'il y a la lame de Gith dans le jeu.
this duty, Kithrak. I shall alert my caretaker with haste.
The Kithrak nods, content with Lae'zel's answer.
You serve your queen well, child. Take your slaves and hunt those who escaped the Geich ship. They must carry the weapon.
I fly now to Vlaakith, our undying queen. She will see your faith rewarded in this plane and ours.
To Danos! To the sky!
Damn it all! You did well to intervene, vexed as I am to admit it. The Gestil Kithrak would have flayed our skin and left our carcasses to burn in the sun. All for the sake of the artifact that we carry. The crash is near, this much we know. We follow the path forward and into the valley. No one, not even the ignoble Gestil Kithrak, will keep me from my purification.
Mhm.
Moving in. What's in here?
J'aurais pu les tuer, mais pas sûr que ça me soit bénéfique. Mhm.
What's next?
Vlaakith's will be done.
Looking ahead.
Faudrait que j'utilise un parchemin sur lui. Ouais, le problème c'est qu'il me faut un long repos. Un long repos.
Best be on my way.
Il est où mon coffre? Je vois pas le coffre. Ah si, il est là-bas.
Anything of use?
His brows furrow as your minds connect. He sees the burning embers of Joaquin's rest, then Floric's face.
Hells. Old Oravengard's been taken. I know him better than most. He's my father. I know I haven't said. Our relation was no matter of pride, not least for him.
S'il y a un moyen de gagner des points.
Thank you. That means a lot. But I wonder,
What makes a Duke of Baldur's Gate so interesting to the Drow? Even the houses of Men's Oberanzen would have little use for my father. No, this is no Drow plot. These absolute nutters, these true souls are behind his abduction. His absence alone will sow chaos in the city. If they were to infect him, he could lead Baldur's Gate to ruin. All the more reason to find him. The Absolute has seized not just my father, but the future of the Sword Coast. I know, and you're right. When I look into a mirror, I see two faces. I see the Blade of Frontiers, a man hunting the fiends who prey on the weak and claw at the coast. And I see Will Ravengard, a memory of... I wanted you to know the Blade, not the shadow he left behind. I'm all for it. My father once, so it was for me. After I don't remember much of the battle, but I remember drying the boy's tears after. Proud, the Frontiers demanded a blade, and so I heeded. And it's not having with you as my ally. The future looks a little less daunting. Not so enchanting as you'd think. The Portiers, the Caldwells, they were the Blue Bloods, hosting. Father's the son of a blacksmith. Born with barely a coin, he made a name for himself among the Flaming Fist. Brave as Baldur and stubborn as a deep rope. I spent more time dueling with father than I did rubbing. Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent for courtly dance.
Est-ce que je peux gagner un petit point?
Yes. Father taught me the four. He reckoned I'd follow in his footsteps. First, but a duke makes bedfellows with more monsters. In the Frontiers, there is no posturing. No, well, not when I can avoid it.
Est-ce que je peux gagner un petit point? Parce que là, j'ai gagné 3 petits points, peut-être 4 avec lui. J'aimerais en gagner un peu plus. Pour l'avoir vraiment de mon côté.
Not so enchanted. But he made... Not to say I didn't develop a taste for good wine and the talent. It's been a badger's age since I've twinkled my toes. A drunk ogre could put on a better show. Well, give it some time. Develop a bond and maybe I'll show you a move. I promise, clumsy oaf is well within my repertoire. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Refuse him, no matter how tempting the offer. No matter how that's... And then you might, but the devil won't take just anything. A most vicious... It's made from pure bloodstone. Ah, but that story is reserved.
Bon, il m'a dit tout ce que je voulais savoir. On va voir un peu la Gith.
Speak quickly. I have a I was too... I thought you witless, gutless, unimpressively bland. Now... And you're hardly bland. Your scent alone is enough to make my neck sweat. And my
Bon, non, ça c'est juste pour la romance. C'est pas vraiment le type de romance qui m'intéresse avec elle. Donc j'avais juste montré la dernière fois, et puis de toute façon, aussi, Twitch peut rien me faire chier au niveau de qu'on voit ou pas, puisque c'est pas des scènes de sexe ou quoi que ce soit, donc je suis tranquille. C'est comme considéré comme Twitch, pas Twitch mais Twitcher. Donc j'ai aucun problème là-dessus.
What path lies before me?
Ah ouais, on va voir un peu avec elle.
It seems the Githyanki are keen to reclaim the artifact I carry. I can't afford that to happen. In fact, none of us can. That thing is shielding us somehow. I don't want to know what happens if we lose it. I only know what I know. I was ordered to retrieve it, and that's what I intend to do. The rest is immaterial to
Bon. Faut que j'arrive à gagner des points avec elle, parce que avec elle, c'est souvent je perds des points que j'en gagne. C'est chiant. Parce qu'elle a l'air d'être une personne neutre ou bonne, mais en fait, laissez tomber quoi. Pas dans le genre là.
It seems, in fact, none of us can. A problem for another time. Hopefully, we'll no longer be in need of protection by the time my mission draws to an end.
Bon, on va essayer l'autre. Pour elle, je veux bien un guide. Parce que c'est chiant pour gagner des points avec elle. Hein.
It seems, in fact, none of us can. Agreed. There's not much we can do but press forward. The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow. Difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure. I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons. It's less difficult than you might imagine when you can't remember. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor.
Il y en a un que j'ai pas pu faire. Celui qui justement qui avait l'air intéressant, c'est puis-je vous aider. Celui-là, c'était peut-être celui qui me donnait un point.
The wound on my hand. I don't think so.
Voilà, elle approuve.
But you're sweet to ask. Maybe just be patient the next time you see me win. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss. I'd like to... I cannot say. I'll try my best. But secrecy is ingrained in me. Lady Shah considers it greater protection than any shield or armor. You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask? She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell. What, besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Elle ne sait pas nager. Ok.
It's a deal. No, I can't. I mean, I literally can't. There's certain things I can't remember right now. Shah's secrets must be preserved above all else. All who worship. I have had certain memories suppressed, voluntarily, so that I can serve Shah without If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored. Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Bon, j'ai réussi à grappiller un petit point. Il faudra que j'essaye de grappiller d'autres points.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely. Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. I am indeed a disciple of Shah. Mistress of the Night. I assume you've heard of her?
Mm-hmm.
Curious. Most are afraid of my... I think I did well by joining you. Most agreeable company.
Pas de points. Merde. Faut que j'essaye d'en grappiller. Bon, j'ai réussi à grappiller 2 points. Donc ça va, c'est déjà pas mal. 2 points sur je sais pas combien que j'ai perdu. Faut que j'en grappille plus.
I assume you've heard of her? The night brings comfort. Through loss, we find acceptance. In the arms of the Dark Mother, we find peace. Most fear the dark, like children, but Shah teaches us to step beyond pain, hope, the promise of better. We shed those cloaks. Before Shah, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals. There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. We destroy false idols. Topple corrupt, or there's often suffering. Death, even. Many people break before they embrace Shah's truths. You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
J'ai réussi à gagner un troisième. Ah putain, c'est vraiment la merde.
Fine. What's on your mind? How are you holding up? Don't be so modest. I can't remember the last time I met someone like you. Perhaps I never did. And never will again. I think I know what you mean. There's an undeniable rapport, and yet we haven't made time for each other. Time alone. Easily remedied, if you like. I know a place.
Ah.
Not just yet. Let's choose our moment. Some quiet night, when the others are asleep and there's no distractions, I'll come for you.
Bon.
Don't waste a step.
Je dirais que j'ai réussi à avoir assez de points pour essayer de la séduire, c'est pas mal. D'après ce que j'ai compris, c'est la seule qui est ouverte d'esprit. Donc par exemple, si vous allez à droite et à gauche, elle n'a rien à foutre. Pas comme la Gith qui est d'une jalousie maladive.
That contraption's a hot ticket item. Might not be our last scrap for its sake.
The year, 10 air. The place, sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer... I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor. One of these wheeler-dealer. I guess I was naive to think everything he got up to was above board. What did I know? I saw a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. Gives me energy. Power. But if I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close. I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, but not.
Bon, je viens de voir un truc qui est intéressant, mais que je peux pas faire pour l'instant. Il faut que j'aille faire le fer d'abord. Infernal. Une fois que ça sera fait, je devrais avoir un bon truc.
Damon told us to look out for this stuff, right? Let's go find him. Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an demons, on the other hand, sharp instincts, sharp weapons. Anyway, what are we talking about? What about it? That's a little. Granted, the fire lasted a little longer than it should. Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, engine heats up the whole system enough not to get burned. Let's move, hein?
Bon, d'après ce que j'ai compris, il faut faire attention parce que j'ai essayé de me renseigner quand même un peu sur les romances parce que c'est carrément, disons, différent de Baldur Gate. D'après ce que j'ai compris, hein, merde, c'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Si on va trop dans un sens, dans une romance, elle peut surplanter la romance qu'on avait. Donc ça veut dire que par exemple, j'ai une romance avec Ombre-Cœur ou... Ouais, Ombre-Cœur, c'est ça. Par exemple, je me mets avec elle, Lazael, et bah ça peut surplanter la romance avec Ombre-Cœur. J'ai pas totalement compris, mais...
Hell's fire.
And God damn it. Anyone but her.
On va voir si ça me fait un truc, là, j'avais pas si...
You flatterer. Why, if I had a warm
Voilà.
heart.
Il désapprouve, je m'en doutais.
God damn it. Anyone but her.
Now? Call me and we had...
I've taken...
That's not sorry. No. Karlach meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart. Kill me? I wouldn't recommend it. Which
Well,
What? Breathe deep
Bon.
and move.
Gagner 4 points, enfin un de plusieurs différents.
God's damn Hurst, just look at me. I did what was right. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
C'était intéressant ça. Il faut que j'arrive à faire le lancer de dés. Ça pourrait me donner des informations cruciales.
God's just... I'm not...
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
All these years. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast death. Before I was infected, I could even... But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
On va voir là, je suis sûr que si je fais la 1, le mec, 1 point dans ma gueule. Sûr.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them.
I deserve that. It's Mizora who grants me before I... But I promise you, every thrust of my
non,
blade and every
j'en ai pas eu en moins, mais...
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I'll say what I can. It's Mizora who grants me the power
Bon,
to conjure armor.
je recharge encore hein, parce que y a quand même encore 3 qui me restent là que je peux faire. Ah, je vais lui dire, il a de la chance que son âme n'a pas été dégagée. Si je gagne un point avec ça, ça serait bon.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
I bear the image of one at least, but my heart is the same. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. I promise you,
peu importe ce que je fais, j'ai aucun point. Et j'en ai aucun.
Was for the good of the coast. It's not unrelated. I wish I could tell you more. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regret. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on...
Bon. Tu dois bien pouvoir me dire un petit truc, merde. Un petit tuyau.
But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
Voilà, approuve.
The one little question that put me out of house and home. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but I'll say this. It was worth the
Ça, c'est bien.
At the ready.
Un petit point encore en plus. Faut que je fasse encore les autres. Je veux pas.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. You can say that again. When he was chasing me through...
Bon, non. Pourvu que je peux gagner un petit point avec elle aussi, ça serait bien là. Il me semble que c'est... je peux romancer avec elle aussi. Ça me fait penser que des romances pour des hommes, il n'y en a pas beaucoup dans le jeu comparé aux femmes.
I'll be honest, so... Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that. Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man. I'll be honest. Been a long time. Funny how the line between fool... I'll figure out a way to make it up to him.
Bon.
It seems to be the perfect night to spend a little time together. Just you and I. Assuming you haven't changed your mind, of course. You made it. Come here. Sit with me. So eager. I'm surprised it took you this long. Well, to begin, I think a toast is in order. Any suggestions? Bold. What does us entail? I suppose I'll find out. To us. Now tell me something about yourself. And no tadpoles, dragons, marauding goblins, or anything like that. Something about you. Seems like you truly know the city. I never got to explore it to my liking. Don't stop now. Not just as things are getting interesting. Don't laugh, but I'm not quite sure I have anything to share. When you worship Shard, secrecy is everything. We'll sacrifice our own memories when ordered to. A lot of the little things, they're lost to me right now. I did. And you remembered. You're sweet. There's still plenty of wine, and the whole night is ahead of us.
Voilà qui est intéressant. Elle a les cheveux verts.
Nearly light. The others will be awake soon. What? I know, but you're sweet to notice. Thank you for last night. Me too.
Putain, je me suis fait couillonner. J'aurais pas cru qu'il y aurait eu un lancer de dés à ce moment-là, quoi. Faut vraiment que je fasse quelque chose, parce que là, je dois reprendre tellement les sauvegardes que c'est une horreur à ce niveau-là.
Nearly light. What? But thank you for last night. Me too.
She trails off. You read an invitation in her eyes.
Voilà, c'est ça. Une invitation. Ils ont pas mal à dousser comme ça contre des pierres et tout. Enfin, à moins que leurs vêtements de cuir soient assez épais, parce que putain, sinon, ils doivent quoi dire, ils doivent avoir le dos en compote après.
Good to know. For the future, let's head back, if we must.
Bon.
Need to find a way forward.
All's well, I hope. No. I just wanted to see how you felt after the night we spent together. When we talked and kissed. I hope so too. Though I'm not sure what kind of courtship will be afforded, given all that we're facing. But if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. Very serious of you. But go ahead. Always good when I'm with you. Fine. What's on your mind? Quite splendidly, to give credit where it's due. You and I have shared some good times together, and it's...
Bon, on va essayer de parler à lui.
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all. Why do you insist on exhuming the past? I was a slave. A vampire. Perhaps I still am. I was never able to... But now, I've been conveniently lost. They won't ever control me again. It's simple. Just find a vampire that will drink your blood and turn you into a vampire spawn. In theory, the next step is to drink their blood. Once you've done that, you're free. And a true vampire. People think the biggest threat to a vampire is a cleric with a stake. It's not. The biggest threat to a vampire is another vampire. They're scheming, paranoid, power-hungry. So why would any vampire give up control over a spawn to create a competitor? Trust me, it doesn't happen. We can't. And yet I cross the threshold like moonlight through leaves. This worm is a powerful little beast, isn't it?
Je sauvegarde tous les trucs.
What's not to enjoy? I can walk in sunlight, trespass upon any home, manipulate minds. I'm the most powerful vampire in the realm. Granted, the looming doom is an issue, but why not enjoy the benefits while we can? I've already apologized. Unless you're looking for another nibble. No innocence. You have my word. Only villains that we need to kill. After all, you know what I am now. I can fight with all my... And if I happen to drain the occasional bandit during a fight, what's the harm? They're just as dead. As am I. I'm starting to feel a little peckish already. So it would seem. Hopefully he bumps into some gnolls while stumbling around at night, and that's the last we hear from him. I didn't do anything. I was kidnapped, just like you. It seems Cazador wants me back. Cazador Zar is a vampire lord in Baldur's Gate, the patriarch of his coven and a monster obsessed with power. He turned me nearly 200 years ago. I became his spawn, and he became my tormentor.
Oh.
It was him, I'm sure. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me.
Les Gurs. Je me rappelle pas ce que c'est ça.
Maybe he was just drawn. The point is, I have history with... He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back.
Bon, j'ai pas réussi à le faire douter. Et j'ai pas gagné de points.
It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. Well, he didn't mention the slave clause at the... And now he sends a Gur monster hunter. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, he can reach me. And he wants me back. It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador not appeared and saved me. They may have no idea who they're working for. He doesn't do simple no. This hunter is a mess.
Bon, fait chier, je gagne rien.
Cazador's letting me know.
Il va me faire comme l'autre là, 6 ou 7 trucs sans rien gagner quoi. Bien qu'il va me donner une petite truc. À côté, il faut que je file un truc à l'autre bouffon là qui est en train de crever.
It was a group of Gur that attacked me that night in Baldur's Gate. I would have died had Cazador. Perhaps. But more likely, he's reminding me of his power. Even though no one can reach me. And he wants me back. Aha! Safe! Do you know the power? A vampire lord. He can change shape. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. He's reminding me of his power. Even in the middle of nowhere, you can reach me. And he wants me back. Maybe he wants to make an example of me. Or maybe he thinks death is too good for me. Do you know he could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands? And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that happened to you. First, we have to... I don't know. Well, if we just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. He can change shape. He could walk into our camp tonight and kill you with his bare hands. And you'd be lucky if death was the worst thing that... You don't understand. You don't. Just trust me when I say we need to be careful. We just have to be vigilant, keep our wits about us, and kill any monster hunters on sight. I won't lie. If I lose the tadpole, Cazador has control. It's grim either way. So why not sell what's left of my soul to a devil? Better he has it than Cazador. I'm glad to hear it. Whatever's coming, we need to keep our options open.
Tu racontes de la merde, mec. C'est ça, on échange un maître contre un autre.
I won't lie. If I... It's grim. You're familiar with the phrase, bet I know, Cazador. And I'll take anything that saves me from that. I won't lie. If I... It's grim either way. Figuring out what's happening to us, confronting a god called the... Yes, that's an option, but I wouldn't bet eternity on.
Bon, j'ai parlé à tous ceux que je pouvais, à part l'autre con là-bas, là, qui je suis en train de crever et tout ça parce qu'il me faut quelque chose, quoi. Où est mon...
Light on my feet.
Je vais essayer de prendre un petit objet. Bon, ça me dit rien, mais il faut bien que je le fasse. Sur moi, j'avais des trucs en double. Ah, ça c'est intéressant.
a dull moment.
Let's get on with it.
Merde, c'est qui a les gants d'escamotage? Je suis sûr que j'avais des gants d'escamotage. Ah merde, ils peuvent pas être niqués par Gale.
These boots have seen everything.
Bon, on fait une petite pause et on va faire Gale après. À tout de suite. Meurs, revoici. Bon, qu'est-ce qu'il faut que je sacrifie déjà? Non, pas ça, parce que ça c'est à moi. Hop. Faut que je sacrifie... Réplique instantanée.
I can't help feeling Will got off lightly. The wrath of the hell, having a devil in our camp will certainly make things interesting. Never a dull day, is there?
That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you.
That hit the spot. I can feel it work. The magic, it's like a lullaby that sings to sleep the demon inside. A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. And no less bound to wake up again to continue its ravages. Such is the nature of all monsters. Oh, it's not so bad once you get used to it. And, on the plus side, sincerely though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told. My lord, I bow to your... What's on your mind?
Think of it as tribute. The kind a king might. As long as I pay, there will be peace. But should I
can assure you, the battlefield would extend well beyond the borders of my body alone.
On va voir si je peux le faire parler. À me dire enfin ce qui en retourne.
A metaphorical demon, I haste to point out, but no less dangerous. Grateful as I am, the course of our camaraderie is much better served by not taking... Sincerely, though, I understand I ask a lot from you with few answers in return. But in time, all will be told.
I myself am a much more powerful artifact in your art.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
As long
I can assure you, the battlefield would extend... We all have our burdens, one way or the other.
Bon, avec lui, je peux pas. Bon. Hop. Je retourne là où je voulais. Surtout, c'est ça. Je voulais utiliser ce mec pour...
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Yule, son of Gara. Fellow scout, Druid's Grove. Yes, Zoru fled, left me to fight.
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Monstrous warriors keen swords.
He crossed blades with a Githyanki. Few survive the ordeal.
The spell's power where?
D'accord. Ah, j'ai...
There's something I want to talk to you about. Something important. I can never take for granted how someone might react when they learn I worship Lady Shah. Easier to just keep it a secret than take the risk. But you showed you had an open mind. I'm trying to say that you've earned my trust in a way very few ever have. I want that to mean something. I want you to know more about me, at least from what I can remember. As long as I've prayed to Lady Shah, I've wished to serve her as a dark justiciar.
Tribune de la nuit.
There's scarcely a greater way to fully dedicate yourself to Lady Shah, save perhaps if you become the head of her church. To become a dark justiciar is to become the Night Singer's sword arm, her implement with which she will cast down the unbelievers and win the final battle to restore her perfect, endless darkness. It's all I ever wanted. I prayed it was my calling. But Mother forbid me from seeking to prove myself worthy of the rank. She said I was not ready. Not my mother, I should add. The Mother Superior, head of Lady Shah's enclave in Baldur's Gate. Sometimes I wonder if she would ever deem me ready. I owe her everything, and I only wish to serve, yet she can prove inscrutable. I don't know. Perhaps if I succeed in my mission and reach Baldur's Gate, hope has little place amongst Lady Shah's children. It's an illusion, a distraction. But for this, dark justiciars are hated by many, judged to be ruthless fanatics. Even the few who would accept a follower of Lady Shah would likely... But there's a simpler answer to your question. I simply forgot about the desire I had until I saw some things that reminded me. Thank you. I had a feeling you'd be understanding.
Bah.
Detour.
Looks like that dragon destroyed the road.
Ils sont tous vides les mecs. Je crois que j'en ai récolté 2, mais les autres, je sais pas pourquoi ils sont vides.
Risen Road, closed due to inclement weather. Seek marked detour.
On you, if it's all the same.
What's that?
Look at these gouges. Tore through rock like it was butter.
for me.
Smell that? Blood. This whole plain reeks of it.
That'll wake you up of a fine day, won't it?
I do not need awakening. My senses are sharp as steel.
So, Gale just consumes magical items. Nevertheless, as quirks go, that's a new one for me.
Du pinard à gogo. Bon. On va rentrer à...
Open up.
au bosquet. Non, pas par là. Il doit avoir un moyen de rentrer au bosquet dans les environs.
You can take a day off once in a while, Lae'zel.
I do not take days off. I'd even forego sleep if such a thing were feasible. The one advantage an elf holds over.
Ah merde, elle peut pas.
Have to keep pushing.
Bon, faut que je passe par le bas alors.
Might be useful.
Keep going.
Is this your first time on the Sword Coast, Lae'zel?
Yes. It is much more lively than the Githyanki slates led me to believe.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate. You'll never want to leave.
What's that?
Plate.
What's inside?
It's been a while since these two breathed their last.
There are Harper and Druid symbols on their equipment. An interesting pair.
Ce que je dois faire de cette pierre plate.
happy, Shadowheart. Like a night orchid in bloom.
You must be imagining it.
It's all over your face.
It must be all the fresh air since the crash. Has me flush.
It looks good on you.
Assume nothing.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Should mind my step.
Ah, en fait, il y avait un truc sous la pierre. D'accord. Merde, qu'est-ce que je fous? Faut que je remonte.
How do you maintain such an elaborate plait, Shadowheart? The craftsmanship is impressive.
Now that you mention it, I can't remember who taught me. Another memory loss, perhaps.
Still, if you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
Il y a des trucs que j'avais oubliés. Bon. Ah oui, c'est vrai. Je peux me TP, je suis con.
These tieflings prove fragile. I've a mind to end their misery myself.
Calm yourself. They're survivors, not soldiers.
I fail to see the distinction.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need.
Pas de troc lui, il vend. Sauf que je vois pas le fric qu'il a.
Sylvanus be with you.
C'est ça. Les fesses aussi. Continue, j'aurais plus rien à vendre. J'ai plein de tableaux qui vaut du blé. j'ai plus rien.
Need anything else? Of course. But please, remember, you're not the only one in need. Sylvanus.
How fares the search?
Please let this work.
The weight of it. And that blaze of chaos. Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
Y'a même pas d'étincelle à rien.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
Y'a une bonne machine.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure. And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlach. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way,
Druids. Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Ah, j'ai 2 morceaux de fer infernal.
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new design. Might take me but it's my top priority, believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well, everything.
Y a du pognon. Y a rien que Gal peut piquer. En tout cas, il a du pognon, donc ça veut dire que je peux revenir ici pour aller piquer un peu plus de pognon. Parce que je veux bien qu'on soit, vous voyez, toujours au chapitre 1. Mais, excusez-moi, mais dans un Baldur Gate, même au chapitre 1, j'aurais déjà une immense fortune de pognon, quoi. Et là, j'ai que 5000. Hein. Je serais déjà à 20 ou 30 000 au niveau de mon pognon, quoi.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. Speaking of, I could eat a giant badger. Is it almost time? Damon's upgrading. I don't think I've ever felt more powerful. Do you want to? I'd like that. Now, let's find that infernal iron.
One day I'll catch a break.
I'm just sad and bored.
Bon, j'ai entendu dire comme quoi certaines romances, si on en a une ou deux, veulent forcément qu'on choisit entre l'une ou l'autre. Pour l'instant, moi, c'est pas un trop gros problème. On va voir. Faut que je règle le cas de cette mégère là avant de faire le camp des gobelins là. Cette emmerdeuse de guenon là. Faut que je m'occupe d'elle. C'est vrai que je peux me TP hein, pour qu'on me faire chier quand je peux éviter. Faut qu'on bute la guenon. Il y a un coffre là aussi. Intéressant. Qu'est-ce que je peux faire de cette arme abattue? Ah, ouais, bah, ce soir c'est pas vraiment ce qui m'intéresse. Là il y a un truc. Par là aussi. Non. C'est la tribu des guignols du gobelin. On va utiliser la crèche.
Let's see what this does.
Hear my voice. Obey my command.
The voice is irresistible. You recognize the overwhelming authority that you've used on others, only infinitely stronger, and turned against you. Your vision clouds, leaving you in a dark, featureless shadowscape. Nothingness in every direction. Then there are 3 figures before you. An armored male elf, exuding power and command. A handsome younger man with a quick, easy smile. And a pale young woman with even paler eyes.
These are my chosen. They speak for me. Aid their search for the prism, and you will be worthy to stand beside them in my presence.
You feel energy pulsing from the artifact, lifting the pain from you, pushing the voice away.
My power grows. My forces gather. The reckoning draws near.
Don't give me that look. I don't know what just happened any more than you do. We should keep going.
The voice is gone. Muted by this Gith relic. Why does a half-elf carry it?
I think that was the Absolute speaking to us. But we managed to shield ourselves. We should keep moving. I don't know. Not exactly. All I know is it's important I get it back to Baldur's Gate. At any cost. My home. A cloister. A group of us was sent to retrieve the artifact. Now I'm the only one left.
Ah, merde. D'accord. Problème. C'est un problème. Quoi? Putain, il leur faut encore un truc. Non mais tu te fous de ma gueule. Je t'en ai donné un. Bon, il faut que je fasse le camp des trucs avant.
My condition is worsening again. I need to consume some powerful magic or it may become volatile.
Le mec il va me demander des trucs et des trucs et des trucs. J'ai pas la fortune à Rothschild, bordel. Bon, le cloître de guide, je peux pas le faire maintenant. Bordel. Bon bah, on passe chez les Razibus.
Very well.
Les nains.
Gale slurped that thing up like a horse with a carrot. I hope he got what he needed from it. I'm up for the challenge. You've ready and will.
Bordel. Donc faut que je finisse tout ce que je veux finir dans la région avant. Donc il faut que je m'occupe des nains.
Something bit me.
Just an insect. I'm sure you'll survive.
Bon.
Besides, it probably figured you for a tasty treat.
La vieille, je vais devoir te
Give me
buter.
an aboleth over a midge any day.
Le problème, c'est comment je dois faire pour la buter. C'est ça qui va me casser les dégâts. Parce que pour l'instant, en tant qu'Alvi, je ne peux pas... Oh, c'est quoi ça? En tant qu'Alvi, je peux pas lui piquer ses trucs. Ouais, c'est ça. Une fois qu'elle sera morte, bah, je vais lui péter sa gueule. Cette pouffe là.
You are as thick as they come, sweet. This is my personal playhouse, and you don't have an invite. Get out! Has that wriggler eaten your brain already? You'll go nicely with Mayrina.
Espèce de sale poufiasse.
What's that?
My sweet Callum, whose beloved asked that his beauty...
Edge closer to the mirror, a pale face appears, contorted in fear.
What is this place?
My darling Magrum. She wished for the mind of a genius, but that silly head crushed me. Begged me to halt the deadly disease that ravaged him.
Il y aura un sort de...
Anything of use?
Bon.
This poor dear wished never to lay eyes on her family again.
Est-ce que j'aurai ce qu'il faut pour le dépétrifier? À l'approbation, elle est là. Bien sûr, je peux pas aller au camp d'ici. Si je trouvais quelque chose pour dépétrifier...
Wits and blades, always sharp.
Let's get going.
Je vais quitter l'endroit pour voir si j'ai ce qu'il faut.
Better not be cursed.
Shadowheart, the way you paint around your eyes, they look
Something good here, I hope.
I wonder what the next move is.
What's cooking?
A hero at heart.
All right, what now? Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times.
Non, y a pas. Ça se trouve, si on l'aide, le mec, il pourrait nous aider. Peut-être que je peux embarquer la statue. Ou je peux la péter.
Stop, please. Please.
Ouais, il faudra que j'arrive à la récupérer.
Stop.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within the door recoils. It can't let people through, not again. Images flash, and his cries from she cackles, becoming fully. You feel it cry.
Please. No. No. Don't look. Mustn't look. Mustn't see. I see it. Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten.
Alors c'est des...
No. No. Don't. I see. Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten. But. No. No. Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten, bone shining.
Bon, j'arrive pas à avoir le bon lancer de dés là, c'est un peu énervant.
No. No. Don't. I see it.
You realize there's magic at work. Some type of spell.
Me. Dead. Dead. Flesh rotten. Bone shining. Lies. Lies. All future. Always say, gods, don't hurt me. Oh, please. Please. Please, please, please. No! For mind dripping, flesh peeling, mind flayer! No!
No intention of letting that happen.
Away! Away!
Still me, even after everything. Not bad.
Don't
I've had
look.
better days, and worse.
A thief who tried to steal from Auntie. Now my gentle love guards my home. He wished to know what was to come.
Please! Away! Away!
Maybe I need more pockets.
Don't look. Don't.
Je crois que j'ai des potions d'invisibilité sur moi. Où je les ai foutus? Ah putain, ils sont de l'autre côté. Merde.
Don't look. Don't. Stop. Please. Please.
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door. The door shudders, imagining its wooden frame. You see the hag. She walks through with a jerk. You'll pull.
Stop! Please.
Feel the barest hint of life.
Away! Away! Don't look.
Feel the barest hint of life from within the door.
Something's... Stop! Stop!
Bon, je me suis couillé quelque part.
Away! Away! Yep. Stop! Please! Please! Away! Away!
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Don't.
You feel crushing waves of fear as the presence within images. His cries, she can't becoming fully. You feel it cry. A scene appears in your mind. Weapons brandished, they charge into the hag's screams of terror.
You let them in? Naughty. That's a decade for each. You're mine for 30 more years. Petal.
You see an image of blue skies and sunshine as the door shudders a warning. Run.
Un jet de dés.
A scene appears in your mind. Weapons branded, screams of terror.
You let them in? Naughty.
You see an image of its form flickers, and you realize that the door is transparent. You see the hag, eyes bright with glee, as she sets fire to the door. With a jerk, you're pulled from the vision. The presence within shrinks, begging you not.
Away!
I'll take that.
Don't look. Don't.
Bon. Je vais m'arrêter là. Je voudrais bien me renseigner sur cette putain de statue avant de m'avancer. Parce que si c'est pour recharger une sauvegarde qui est encore, disons, plus loin. Et en plus, il faut que je modifie un peu ce joueur parce qu'il m'emmerde là. Je voudrais au moins qu'il y a 10 de charisme. Parce que les moins 1, ça m'énerve. Faudrait que je vois ça. Bon. Et bah, je vous remercie d'avoir suivi ce live. Pensez à follow la chaîne Twitch et YouTube. Enfin, les chaînes Twitch et YouTube pour la rediffusion. Et je vous dis bye bye et à bientôt.